city of Hangzhou in China's Zhejiang province has been entertaining travellers since the 6th century. Hangzhou was a jealously guarded playground for a string of ancient Chinese dynasties, but now it wants to make its presence felt on the world travel circuit. As the top city in the southeast of China, Hangzhou is designated as a major sporting hub, helping to produce over 100 world and Asian champions. We asked 4 of the city's sports personalities to show the sport traveller their top Hangzhou experiences.
Look
at Hangzhou's natural beauty. There are mountains here and water. This is a male silk moth. It's really light and soft. The delicious food is about to be devoured. You have to use Hangzhou's rose-flavoured rice vinegar or it won't taste good. I feel that relaxing by the West Lake at this hour is a truly great way to end the night. Cheers! Zhu Yanfei is a former world champion and Asian gold medalist in the tough and competitive world of wushu sanshou. Sanshou means continuous fighting or free fighting and can only be practiced by those who have mastered all styles of wushu combat. Practitioner of this traditional Chinese sport, Yanfei's our ticket to ancient Hangzhou. Yanfei was born into a family of boatmen on the outskirts of Hangzhou, so it's no surprise that when he goes to pray at his local temple, he travels by water taxi. Yanfei's crossing Hangzhou's most famous landmark, the West Lake, a naturally formed lagoon over 6 square kilometers in size. When I was still participating in competitions, I had to run around the lake twice a week. Look at Hangzhou's natural beauty. There are mountains here and water. It's such a beautiful environment. Don't you think it's great? I feel that Hangzhou is a terrific city. Yanfei's destination is Lingyin Temple, one of China's largest Zen Buddhism shrines. If you travel to Hangzhou and don't visit Lingyin Temple, you'll be hugely disappointed. The temple can bless us with peace or even prosperity for our families. Lingyin Temple was founded in the 4th century, and since then Buddhism has grown to become one of China's biggest religions. A must-see at Lingyin is the 64-foot statue of Siddhartha Gautama, the founder of Buddhism, the largest statue of a sitting Buddha anywhere in China. Now I'm going to pray to this warrior god. I hope that he will bless me with his fighting spirit, so I can be as strong as him. Chen is a multiple world and Asian gold medalist in the 800 meters freestyle competition. Her speed in the pools saw her break the world record for the short course 800 meters freestyle in Shanghai in 2001. Hangzhou is a city that's big on shopping, and Chen is our guide to its greatest export, silk. The city produces more than 100 million meters of the fabric per year, making it a major national centre for silk production. Shenhua's love affair with silk begins at her favourite shopping haunt, the aptly named Silk City, home to China's largest wholesalers and retailers of the prized textile. Madam Boss, does this come in red? Yes. I want a bright red dress because it will give me a more prosperous feeling. Let me pack it up for you. Shenhua says that the next best thing to buying silk in Hangzhou is checking out its true historical value at the Silk Museum. Tourists often come here to buy silk products, but they do not know about the origins of silk. Hangzhou's Silk Museum is the only one of its kind in China, and here you can learn about how the world's most luxurious fabric is actually made from the saliva juices of the tiny silkworm. This is the cocoon of a silkworm. The silk threads are extracted from these cocoons. This is a male silk moth. It looks so lovely. It's really feisty. This is an ancient hat for children. It's so cute. There are hundreds of silk relics on display, but the most intricate pieces are the Qing Emperor's dragon robes. Each one is made out of thousands of cocoons and can take more than a year to create. Words can't describe what I'm feeling now. The silk is literally thousands of years old, and these type of clothes are really airy and comfortable. So smooth and so delicate. "30-year-old Wang Zhan is one of China's most successful female sharpshooters. She's an expert with a small bore rifle and a world champion on the 50-meter range. Hangzhou cuisine has a reputation as one of China's most respected food styles, and Wang Zhan is our gateway to dining in the city. As always, she starts her day with Hangzhou's breakfast of champions. This is my favorite restaurant and breakfast place. It's called Guan. Why do Hangzhou people love coming here? The main reason is because there's a huge variety of dishes here. It also has a long history in Hangzhou's food culture. You can have a 3-course breakfast at Guan for less than €4, so the locals put up with a morning rush hour to get value for money. This delicious food is about to be devoured. This is soybean milk. This beverage has been dubbed China's Coca-Cola during the Olympics. This is a dish called cat's ear soup. The soup is really refreshing. When I was young, I used to wonder if cat's ears were really shaped like that. And now we have dragon dumplings. First, you have to dip them in vinegar. You have to use Hangzhou's rose-flavoured rice vinegar, or it won't taste good. Then you have to take a small bite first, or the hot soup inside will scald you. It's delicious. Breakfast at Guan is followed by a trip to Wang Zhan's favourite tea house at the 600-year-old village of Mijiawu, just 12 kilometres from the city. Hangzhou is a major tea producer in China, and the village has a long and illustrious history in producing Dragon Well tea, China's most famous green tea. Hello, sir. Is this where you prepare the tea? Yes, it is. These pots are used to dry the tea leaves. In the old days, they used to heat it with charcoal, but now in order to achieve the tastiest leaves, they use electricity. You can't control the temperature properly with charcoal. With electricity, it's easy to control. So this is the tea leaf before drying, and these are the dried leaves. Very fragrant and fresh. It's very good. Hangzhou residents can spend an entire day at a tea house, enjoying their tea with breakfast and staying right through till dinner. But the best way to enjoy a steaming cup of Dragon Well tea is the traditional Chinese tea ceremony. What a graceful and beautiful movement. I'll never be able to move like that. The Chinese tea ceremony is usually performed at family gatherings, weddings, and even when making a formal apology. Here, it's being served to Wang Zhan as a sign of respect. 1, 2, 3. This is called the Phoenix bows thrice. Please try the tea. Thank you. Look at it, it's beautiful. The tea leaves look like athletes exercising. It's excellent. 25-year-old Yu Cheng is one of China's top long-distance swimming champions. He took the gold in the 1500 meters freestyle event at the Asian Games in 2002. This fish out of water is our guide to Hangzhou's historic canals. Yu Cheng lives beside one of Hangzhou's most famous landmarks, the Grand Canal. As a local, he says the best way to see the real Hangzhou is to take the water bus into town. We're now on the Grand Canal. It's entirely man-made and is almost 1,800 kilometers in length. It equals the Great Wall of China in terms of national importance, a true marvel of engineering. 2,000-year-old Grand Canal stretches all the way north to Beijing and still ranks as one of the world's longest man-made waterways. Even today, it's used to transport building materials and food to and from the city. Since China began lobbying UNESCO to make the canal a World Heritage Site, there's been a massive conservation and rebuilding effort. Now there are lots of swanky new buildings along it. They've also kept a lot of old buildings with character. Look right in front of you, that's the famous Gongchen Bridge. It's another one of Hangzhou's historical icons, and it's over 500 years old. It's made entirely out of stone. I feel a great sense of nostalgia because I've lived here since I was born. It's heartening to see this ancient canal being reinvented into something great again. It makes me so proud to travel along here. The water bus takes Yu Cheng close to Hangzhou's West Lake, a popular spot for the locals to gather at sundown. He's joining his mates by the lake for a few rounds of local beer and to enjoy a nightly Hangzhou ritual, the West Lake's musical fountain performance. By day, Hangzhou's beauty is clear for all to see, but at night it can be equally as vibrant. This is the best way to end the night. Cheers.